Welcome to Moving Forward with Rafiq. If this is your first time, you're more than welcome to subscribe, comment, and things like that, man. Positive vibes are welcome. The disrespect is not. The disrespect will not be tolerated, nor are you welcome here. For those, if this is your first time tuning in, I am your host, Abdul Rafiq, hailing in from Trenton, New Jersey. If you looked at the title to this live, Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can you hear me, brother? Yo, stop playing. Stop playing. Can you hear me? I typed in headlines of 2022 into my YouTube. I don't think I need this. Let's set this off. Nah, but that ain't what I'm on here for, man. I ain't here for that. Yeah, lose Janet Jimenez, man. Rest in peace, sister. Rest in peace to all those, man, we lost, you know what I mean, due to addiction, man. My father was one of them, man, who lost the fight, man. He lost the fight. However, man, I'm here to pick up, you know what I'm saying, and resume the fight for my father, man. In my father's memory, I'm fighting, man, and also I'm breaking generational curses, man, at the same time, man. And I'm also doing with a lot of, a lot of men, man, they we are people of pride, man. So a lot of times we keep things to ourselves, man, and really we wait till the very end, man, to where it's like a near death situation, some of us, man, and when it's to turn to somebody for help, man. You know what I mean? I know it's you. I know it's you. I know. Come on, brother. Who else? Newark, who else? Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Seeing somebody today, man. And I was telling my wife that I don't miss it, bro. I don't miss it, man. Jen, what's good? How you doing? Never thought it'd get to this, right? National Overdose Awareness Day. That's how bad it got, man. I was looking too, right? And Baller Alert, I think, on Instagram, where they said the morgues are running out of place to put the bodies. What's good, Jip? The morgues are running out of places to store the bodies, bro. That's how much overdoses it's been, man. It's been so crazy, bro. Shit, I almost lost a niece. I almost lost a niece a few days ago. Whoa. I almost lost a niece, bro, on her birthday. And then what was supposed to have been her first day of school, she's in a hospital. Instead of her going to school for her first day, she going to a hospital. Messing around, man. ODP was good. Yeah, man. My niece, bro. My niece, man. It was crazy because I just see a picture of her smiling and everything, right? It was her birthday, smiling and everything, right? And then the next thing you know, the next picture I get is her in the hospital with a tube in her mouth. It's crazy, bro. The cartel, they off the hook, man. They don't care about they just want to make money, man. They just want to make money. They got candy flavor candy where it look like candy, man. How the pills are coming now. Yeah, I know, man. 2022, bro. 2022, man. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. Now I remember you used to always be, always talk highly of her, man. And the type of respect that you. That's why you my big bro, because that's the type of relationship me and the mother of my two kids have today. Like I love and respect her so much, man. That she's fly, man, and I love her. And anybody that's my peoples know now, like it's not that I'm in love with her like that. I just love her because she's a beautiful person, bro. And we was young, we both made mistakes. However, I'm going to take full. So I ain't even gonna say she made no mistakes. I'll take all the blame, bro. It was all me, man. All me. Hey, man, Aki. That's the problem that our people had back then, not now. Nowadays, man, we're not afraid to ask for help because we know that it's a serious situation. You know what I'm saying? But back then, people kept things like this hidden. You know what I'm saying? Pride, families ain't, because families had an image to keep up. They didn't want nobody knowing that they had somebody in their family that was, an addict or an alcoholic. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. No, I haven't, bro. I have not heard from my son, man. I have not heard from my son. And with everything that's going on in the world, right? Um, I've been, more family orientated, man. Like you see the floods that's going on all across the world, right? You see the disease. You see the opioid addiction. You see the senseless gun violence, and know that we living in some, this is what we've been talking about for the last 2 3 years now. We living in some crazy times, man, where y'all really families, you gotta be more family oriented. You gotta put like the little differences and stuff like that to the side and look at the bigger picture and just know that family is everything, bro. That's all good, sis. I understand you. Shoot. It's about taking accountability, man. That's all it's about. Oh, you heard? Taking accountability, man. I ain't do nothing to him. I ain't do nothing to him. Uh, the last time I heard from him, he called me like 1, 2 in the morning. Said he got put out of his grandmother's house. Um, I let him know when he first came home from prison to honor that place because you can't come here. I got a bunch of girls here, and you my son. I love you to death, but you just can't come here, bro. You can't. And somehow he messed that up. He ended up getting put out. He had to have this something because his grandmother is not going to put him out for no reason. You know what I mean? So it was just something happened. She put him out. Um, and like he just got a problem with just being truthful, man. And I always, again, that's the reason why, as a grown man, he's a grown man. He's 31 years old now, and I could have been years ago been like, you know what, he's grown, like, but nah. Obviously something happened to him when he was a kid, man. That he don't tell. He don't never tell me. I know for sure there was some physical abuse from his mother, mental abuse, emotional abuse from his mother. I know that for a fact. What else? I don't know. And that's why I always be like, yo, trying to get him to open up and talk to me, man, because something got you, something that happened to you got you so fearful that you can't be for not 1 second truthful. I don't know what reason you think you gotta lie and lie and lie and lie and lie. You ain't gotta lie to me. And I'll never look at you like you a weirdo, man, or look down or think anything less of you or none of that. Cause damn, who am I to judge, man? Miss G, hey man, that's deep. That's deep. She good, Vic. She good. It's good, man. I ain't gonna lie. Last few days I've been feeling a little like anxiety, and I ain't been feeling like that in months. But hey, hello, how you doing? This my people's right here. That's them, right? Oh snap! Good man, good man. Most of the time, right, when the men be abusive, or it be because the man he don't have nothing going on for himself, and is more jealousy more than anything. That's what it really be. Like a man will really be jealous that his woman gets up every morning, gets herself ready for work, and through rain, sleet, snow, with a cold. Women are some of the strongest people on this earth, bro. Women. They say if it was up to men, the roles was reversed, if the men were supposed to have the babies, or if it was the we'll be jacked up, man. There's no way we strong as women, man. I don't see. We get a little cold, we can't get out the bed or nothing. A woman get a cold, they still get up. They for the kids, for their man, for their house, and on top of that, with the cold, and we're taking care of the family, they still go to work. Us, we get a little boo boo. We get a little boo boo, a little cold or something. Respect to the queens, man. For real, man. I'm glad my eyes opened up, man, and my views have changed, man. They say if you still think I'm 50, right? They say if you still think at 50, right, the way you did at 20, you ain't go nowhere. You ain't go nowhere. And that's why I have very few friends. This is why I'm more or less a loner. I know I know so many people. Trenton, Atlantic City, Newark, New York. Like I know so many people, but I'm always alone. I'm always alone. Again, if you think at 50, at 40, 30, 39, 37, the same way you did at 20, reason why I got very few friends, man. Reason why I got very few friends, man. Very few, man. Because a lot of guys I know, they want to have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. They want to have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You just can't. I don't want nobody with 1 foot in, 1 foot out giving advice to any of my peoples, any of my kids. You playing both sides, man. You the devil and nah. Mm-mm. Again, the reason why I have very few friends, man. Very few. Because people look at me now and they family, bro. And to me, man, that's a real saying, and bro. When they say family, like blood, just makes you related, and loyalty makes you family, man. Loyalty makes you family. Like the one person I lost, my next door neighbor, man, when he got murdered September 17th, man. That's loyalty, bro. That's somebody who I allow around my wife, my kids, and my mother. And if y'all know me, then you know I hold these three things like very sacred. They very sacred to me. And not just anybody comes around my kids, man. My mother, no way. No way, man. You see this, man? The sad part is, right? Jess, what's good? How you doing? The sad part is that when it comes to domestic violence, right? How some of these women they really try to go get help, try to get a restraining order and things like that, and end up still losing their lives, man. I think it's just I don't know if y'all know, man. I got a girl cousin, right? A few months ago, she reached out to me, right? Her boyfriend started this nigga, man. He started really acting crazy, bro. Started really letting his nuts hang, right? And I wasn't gonna get involved, right? Until he started saying fuck the kids and shit like that. His kids, he talking about. Mind you, she got a daughter, an older daughter that's not by him. Um, Started saying what he wasn't gonna do, bro. He wasn't working, and she's working from home, right? And she got to call out because he don't want to help with the kids. She got to call out, or she had. It was just a whole bunch of goofy shit she had to do, and I get it. I've been in relationships, right? When where I wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? However, you pick up on whatever else slack that's needed, or whatever else help that's needed when you're not contributing financially. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be. She shouldn't have to touch no dishes. She shouldn't have to be. It's just certain things she shouldn't have to do, man. Long story short, I went over there. Um, I asked him how long was it gonna take him to get his stuff and leave. He in turn told me he wasn't going nowhere. Said, all right, say no more. That's all I kept saying over and over again. Say no more, just like this. Say no more. Say no more. You ain't going nowhere. Say no more. Then he kept putting everything on. Everything was her. He not one time did he say, "Yo, I effed up," or take accountability for anything. Everything was her. She made me. She made me punch her in her face. She made me do all this up. Her, everything. It wasn't nothing me. Everything was her. So now I was like, that's some bullshit. And I overheard some things he said on the phone. Like, so it wasn't no way he could lie. So once he knew that I had heard some of the things he said, he left. He left, and she thanked me, man. She was like, "Yo, I get to start my life over. Thank you so much. I appreciate you." Everybody was thanking me, and I'm like, "Yo, y'all don't gotta thank me, family. You crazy?" Fast forward 2 months, he was back in the crib. It ain't last long. It ain't take but for a few days for him to put his hands on her again. And again, he said she made him put his hands on her. That's at the end of the day, that's what it is, bro. It's really knowing your worth. It's knowing your worth, man. It's knowing your worth. Again, man, these guys, man, because I used to be a sucker, man. But now I ain't had shit going on. I was an addict. Um, I ain't love myself, man. How can I love the next person, man? How can I love, how can I love a woman how can I claim to love a woman if I didn't love myself, man? So at the end of the day, again, it's really hate, man. You hating on your girl, man. You hating on her because you all messed up. You need a bag to function, and she don't. Oh man, that's what it is, man. Men don't like to change. They scared to change, man. That's probably why I was an addict for so many years, man. I was afraid to feel normal again. You know what I'm gonna tell my daughters? When he crying with snot bubbles coming out his nose and he's saying he's sorry he won't do it again, believe me, baby, he gonna do it again, man. He gonna do it again, man. He gonna do it again. I know you heard it over and over again. Snot bubbles coming out their nose, right? Kenny, what's up, Kenny? We talking about domestic violence. We talking about the people that we have lost recently to for whatever reason, man. And more or less, man, I'm just tapping in, man. I do plan to do my lives every day again. Real quick, I want to share some news with y'all, man. Now that everybody's here, man. Yeah, they always with snot bubbles coming out their nose this big, snot bubbles this big. Look, man, I got 5 daughters, man. Three biologically mine, and two my you know what I'm saying, my stepdaughters. But I've been raising one since she was 1, and the other one since she was 5. Pamela, yeah, it's a huge issue, man. It's a very, 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 very huge issue. Oh yeah, again, man, I want to start doing my lives every day. I just want to thank y'all for rolling up, showing y'all support. Miss y'all. But I had to take some time away from this thing, and really dig deep. Really dig deep. Really dig deep. Really. I had to really, you know what I'm saying? I had to, I had to dig deep, man. I lost not just one, but I lost a few people, man, close to me, man, in a matter of months. And I still was walking around with, you know what I'm saying, with a baggage of hate, man, and anger, man. And I still had some changing to do with my thought, with my thinking, you know what I'm saying? And I tell anybody today, man, to choose peace. Peace over revenge, man. Choose peace over revenge, man, and you'll sleep so much better at night. You don't know how much it how much it had an effect on me, man. If y'all know me, you know one of my stories, right, is that someone very close to me, right, who I considered a brother, was prepared to testify against me, right? So him doing that, I had no choice but to take the 8 years that they offered me. You know what I'm saying? When I went to court. If I didn't take the 8 years, they was gonna start shooting up. From 8, they was gonna go to 10. From 10, they was gonna go to 12, and things of that nature. Again, I was gonna fight my case, right? The day that I go to court to tell them I want to fight my case, my lawyer comes and tells me that my homie is in the bullpen prepared to testify against me. This is someone who sat at my grandfather's table in the Bronx. For it used to be a big thing for us in Jersey for me to bring people from my neighborhood to my family's house in New York. It would be a big thing. We would go, when I used to do my business in New York, I would do my business, but sometime during that day, I would stop by my grandfather's house and we would break bread. We would either go to a restaurant, they would cook big dinners and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So again, he ate at my table. He ate at my table. My peoples put him on and things of that nature, man. We did the same crime, but different time. I did 8 years, he did 8 months. I did 8 years, he did 8 months. I did 8 years, he did 8 months. However, he can't go back to the city we was at before we got locked up in New York, which was Atlantic City, New Jersey. He can't go back. So he moves to Newark, New Jersey. He reinvents himself. Nobody knows his past, right? He reinvents himself as a big a music promoter type person. He's rubbing elbows with Jim Jones and them. He's on stage with Jim Jones and them, right? And I'm up north, bleeding. I'm up north. I'm in the mountains, right? Going to war with the Bloods. And he's on stage with the Bloods. He signed $1 million deal, man. He's on Love and Hip Hop. This is something I kept to myself, but I'm letting it out. I'm letting it out now because, like I said, today I choose peace over revenge. But again, he gets somehow after not worrying about him, right? Someone reaches out to me and says, look what your man been up to. And this is how I seen he was loving hip hop, Jim Jones, all this, you know what I'm saying? So I reached out to him. I ain't gonna tell him, like, yo, you gotta make things right, man. But he was still the same person, bro. He was still the same. He was lying and lying and lying and lying and lying and lying and trying to insult my intelligence. He was trying to insult my intelligence. Like, you didn't make a videotape statement against me. Like, you didn't do a written statement against me. He was lying. Again, trying to insult my intelligence. And then he thought that he could pacify me with money. And that really insulted my intelligence. That shit really pissed me off. I hate a lie. And today I understand why my uncle, may Allah have mercy on his soul, man. Now I understand why my uncle hated a liar, bro. More than anything in this world, my uncle, he hated a liar, bro. A liar, man. A liar, man. He would slap fire out you if you thought you was lying, man. Seen it so many times. Snapple bottles. His favorite thing. He used to go to the store and get a Snapple bottle. A Snapple bottle. Bang! Right on somebody's face. He hated a liar, bro. He hated a liar. And now that's how I feel today. Like, I'd rather you just keep it a stack and say, my man. Just say what it was instead of lying, bro. You lying, like you was showing my intelligence, like you didn't do a videotape statement. Yeah, man, a liar. You know why a liar is? I can't stand a liar because a liar will have the people, right, hating the innocent person, and a liar will have the people loving a fucking piece of shit, someone who don't deserve that love. A liar. That's why they in Islam, the tongue and the privates, they say if you guard these two things, success. The tongue, your private. Keep those two in check. Discipline. Don't just utter stuff. Watch what you say. Think before you speak. And with your private parts, don't be trying to fuck everything moving. And if you married, honor your marriage. Again, I'm just saying, in my religion, in my deen of Islam, they say the two things to success is to guard this and guard your private parts, man. Again, a reason why I got very few friends, man. because I don't think the same way I did at 20 as I do today at 50. I don't. I don't. I don't. They'll tell you jail is cool, right? They'll tell you all the fly shit. I ain't gonna tell you none of that fly shit. I'm gonna tell you how they be violating. How's a bunch of mooks, mook COs, mook doctors. Glad to see you too. I'm back too. I'm back. Like I said, I had to step away. Um, again, I had to step away. I'm back. I'm doing things my way. Whenever I'm talking about whatever I'm talking about, that's what we're gonna talk about. If I allow someone to come up, we're gonna stick to the topic, and that's it. Nobody's changing no topics. Peace, love, peace, and happiness, man. That's all. It's always been with me. It's always been peace, unless you don't want it, bro. And then if you don't want it, then you don't do what you continue to do. Either watch me from the sidelines or don't watch me. It's just that simple, man. Watch me from the sidelines or don't watch me. And let me tell you another thing, right? Most of these guys, shit, they say that shit is just as bad, man. I used to do that. I used to do that. I keep it a stack, man. I was a piece of shit, man. I was a piece of shit, and it was because I was hurting inside, and I would want those close to me to hurt just like I did. I gotta keep it a stack, man. I gotta be honest, man. If it ain't Rafiq, man, if I ain't being honest, man, it really was like that. I would really try to hurt you. Like I would want you to feel the pain that I felt, man. Straight up, straight up. That's all it was, man. That's all it was. Salam, Linda. How you doing? Again, like I said, man, I'm no longer hurting. You know what I'm saying? Because I did the research and I seen where the pain came from. You know what I mean? It came from my father. It came from his father, and then it came from my father's siblings and those that was around, man. I ain't mad at nobody, man. I ain't mad at nobody, man. I don't depend on a bag to deal with my problems like I used to before, man. Any little thing, I used to run, shoot, go get a bag, and that was it. That was my problem solver. Fuck therapy, fuck medicine. whatever situation it was, straight get a bag. And not today, man. Not today, man. And then, man, like, I don't know. I don't want, you know, what people tell my kids about me to be the last memory, or you know what I'm saying? If you can understand what I'm saying, is a big reason of me doing YouTube, man. Maybe later on down the line, they go through my videos, man, and they see that their dad wasn't really a bad guy, man. You know what I mean? It felt good to breathe, man. I don't know if you can relate, man. If y'all could understand what I'm saying, man. To walk around for years and to be like this, that's how I walked around. I walked around like this for years, bro. Tensed up, tensed for years. That was crazy. Like I could look back and I could really remember that, yo. Walking around uneasy. That's it, man. That's it, Pamela. That's it, man. That's it. That's it, man. That's it. That's it. That's it, man. That's it, man. That's it, yo. That's it. That's it, man. That's it, yo. That's cute. uh, y'all ready for school? I know I can. Man, listen, brother. You don't gotta say sorry, man. Take care of your business, man. You know what? Since my family is here, right? Because y'all my family, man. I just want to share some good news with y'all, man. As of the 25th of August, made a year, man. I've been at my job, man. Um, shit, I ain't never had a job that long. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never had a job that long. You heard? And on top of that, man, I got a promotion, man. And this is why y'all seeing me now, man. I used to work nights, man, but I don't work nights no more, man. I work what I work 5 in the morning to 3:30 p.m., man. But yeah, man, all praises due to God, man. I got a promotion, man. Word, yo. I got the lead, yo. I got the lead, and he want me to they want to start maybe within a year or something. I'm gonna get supervisor position, man. Yes, man. Yes, 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 man. Not calling out, man. Just staying busy, man. Whoa, yo, your boy did it. Whoa. Whoa. Nah, man. It don't even seem real still. Terry, what's good, sis? Good to see you. Word, yo. It don't even seem real, man. Yo. I had hollered at one of the managers, and he was like, "There's a position open, man, for the lead, man, and I think you should, you know what I mean? You should go for it, man." So then he passed the word to the other supervisor, and the supervisor was like, "Man, they like me, man." Nah, I know, man. I know, man. Thankful, 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 thankful. You got some haters though, right? Deep, deep, deep. Some people that was cool with me, now they not cool with me. Like, yo, what's good with y'all? That's how I feel, oh. You heard? Inshallah, I want to get all my daughters, man, all my kids, man. That's my niyat, man. My intentions. I didn't do nothing this summer. Worked hard, worked hard. I'm saying, like I said, the 25th make a year that I've been at my job. The longest job I ever had, man. Uh, once my neighbor passed, man, a few months after Jeff, y'all gonna know his name, man. Remember his name, man. Jeffrey, man. Jeff, man. Um, when Jeff passed, a few months after that, Charlie Dog passed. Over $30. A very close friend of mine was killed, man, in the projects, man, right around the corner, man. Over $30, man. So now, over $30, there's a man sitting in the county jail that will more than likely be serving 30 years. We don't anger, man. Anger, and then maybe being under influence, man. You don't think, man. You make wrong choices. And then T history, man. R.I.P. to T history, man. Nobody knows anything, too. That's the sad part. Like, well, I ain't gonna say nobody. I'm saying I wish there was someone that I can talk to, not to get any information, just to send my condolences. You know what I'm saying? And let him know that you're the person that I know was a very good person, man, with a very good heart, man. He was one of the few, man. He was one of the few, man. T, man. T was definitely Hebado. What's up, bro? T history, never forget you, baby. And I don't know. I didn't want to use nobody's death. You know what I'm saying? Like my man, like I ain't want to do nothing. Like I wasn't doing none of that, man. I just, and then during that time, there was other stuff going on, and instead of me handling it like I'm wise and civilized, I was handling it as if I was still locked up or whatever. And this is what I mean by having one foot in and one foot out. We can't do that, man. You can't do that, man. You can't handle. You'll never get. I'm gonna just make something, bro. Let me just explain something real quick. I was the type of person, right, who I lived by this code, right? The energy that you gave me was the energy that I would give you back. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Maybe some of you might say, yeah, but does that make sense? If I'm returning the energy to somebody who's setting me up, does that make sense? Me returning the energy to somebody who's not there all the way? Somebody could say, yo, check this out. Somebody could watch me get him mad. Watch me make him make a fool out of himself. And come at me a certain way. And then I return that same energy. And now I'm goofy. I'm goofy. Couldn't do that, man. I had to. Nah, I couldn't do that, man. What up, See, In some cases, of course. You know what I mean, Pamela? In some cases, of course. Yo, I would love to, man. See, and I wasn't good at that. And that's why I had to get away from, you know what I'm saying, this for a little bit. And just work on myself, man. Work on myself, man. Cause my family, you know, the kids need me, man. My homie mother need me. I need myself. My mother needs me. You can't be walking around angry, man. Or ready to you just can't, man. Oh, Hibado, what up, kid? No, no, no. Just grow, man. We just grow, man. Like some people will say, right? Some people will make comments off the earlier videos that I made early on, right? And be like, they expect for you to, let me see how I can explain this the right way, man. You're allowed to change your views whenever you want, more or less. You know what I'm saying? When I first started YouTube, right, I spoke about some of my jail stories, right? And in these jail stories, I spoke about how we went, you know, most of the time when we was beefing, it was with the homies. Them was the only ones we used to have problems with. And did I feel a type of way about a lot of them? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Do I still feel that way today? No, I don't. I don't feel that way today, man. You know why I don't feel that way today? See, I get it. I get it. See, when I was coming up, we had the nation of gods and earths. Um, and in these lessons, right? And then the nation altogether, it felt like a family, a brotherhood, man. So for a lot of people who wasn't getting this family, you know, these feelings of love and stuff like that from home, they was getting from their brothers and sisters in the nations of gods and earths. So it's the same thing with the gangs, man. It's the same things, man. It's just wanting to be a part of something, man, wanting to feel loved. You know, even though that's their way of loving is, you know, not correct in our eyes and things like that. It's just the way they love each other, man. So again, man, I get it, man. I get it. Yo, what's good? I get it, man. What's good, Venezuela? I get it, man. Like I get, like again, like I said, man. You're allowed to change your views, man. You allowed to, man. You can grow, you can change, you can, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta always think like one one-sided, one-minded. That's it. Keep it civil, kid. Yeah, you allowed to change, man. You ain't gotta, you ain't gotta be an asshole all your life, man. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be an asshole all your life, man. Unless you want to, then that's your choice too. But like I said, man, people change, man. You allowed to change your views, man. You allowed to say I was wrong. You allowed to say I'm sorry. You allowed to say all these things, man. Right. That's why I respect you, oh. That's why I respect you, man. Still learning, man. Me too, man. Me too. I'm still learning how to be a brother, a friend, a father. Thank you, Pamela. I appreciate you, man. For real. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm back though. Again, man. For anybody who missed, your boy got a promotion. Um, I'm super happy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah, ODP, man. I'm following your blueprint, man. I guess, man. I guess, man. I guess, man. I guess. I guess, man. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to pick a time, a set time, where I know nobody else is doing anything. But again, man, I got a promotion at my job, man. I was working nights for that whole year. I got my shift changed to the morning, and just continuing to work on myself, man, and moving forward, man. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Sometimes, man, I be cracking up when I'm in the office. You heard? They got me doing. I'm on the computer and everything. You heard? I was, I was on the forklift, right, lifting pallets and all that. I'm in the office now. I'm in the office like this. You should see your boy. Inshallah, man. God willing, man. That's when I interviewed for the lead, right? He asked me, one of the questions he asked me was, in getting the lead position, I think he was like, what else is it that you plan to do? And I said, well, the goal is to of course grow. I want to grow and just learn as much as I can, and you know what I mean, and move from position to position. That's my goal. That's my goal since I, you know what I mean, started working here. And he was like, "Oh wow, that's that's what I wanted to hear because I'm going to corporate and I'm going to need a man to fill my position, which is a supervisor's position." And he was like, the other two guys that work here, I don't really think, you know what I'm saying, they're he said one for sure he don't want, and then the other one he was like he really don't think so, but he was like he would like for me to, you know what I'm saying, one day fill that position, his position, when I'm the lead productivity now, right? I'm the lead. I got to make sure everything is running, paperwork, all that stuff, right? And I report to the supervisor. The goal is to get his position, and that's what he is I mean, more or less going to be trying to train me for, man. Alhamdulillah, sabr, man, patience, man. All right, old man, thanks for pulling up, man. Thanks, Zaid, Terry, Just, Pamela, Vic, Hibaro. Appreciate y'all stopping by, man. Peace and blessings, everybody. Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To all my Haitians, man. Sa passe, my boule.